When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg.
So the clear ringing chord that you hear throughout the quiet parts in the song is a D. But we're going to focus on the chords that drive the song instead. They are D, G, B minor, and A. The strumming pattern is 3 down strums and 2 up strums. It's easy when you count along like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Get that soft touch in the verses and pre-choruses by palm muting the chords. You're only really going to be palm muting the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings because you want to get that nice clear sound in the upstrokes when you strum the first 3 strings. If you're having trouble with B minor, don't worry, all guitar players struggle to play bar chords like B minor at the start. Trust me, your hand will get used to this shape. Bar chords are the hack that unlocks the secret levels of guitar. If Ed can cure his chronic stuttering, you can definitely learn bar chords. While you're getting used to shaping your hand around the guitar, there's an easier way that'll take the strain off your hand. So to simplify the B minor chord, instead of barring the entire 2nd fret, we can not bar it and instead only play the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. So the positioning is the exact same, it's just you're muting that 1st string instead of barring it down. It just makes it easier to play and you don't have to worry about the bar. So then when we put it all together, the verse is going to sound like this. Alright, now let's move on to the pre-chorus. And that's the part that begins with the super optimistic lyric, found my heart and broke it here.
Found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years.
So we're going to use the same strumming pattern in the pre-chorus as we did in the verse. The chords are the only thing that's going to change this time. Thankfully, we're taking out that B minor, so your hands are going to have a chance to recover after all that work you put in the verse. So this time, the chords are going to be G, A, D, and then back to G. This part's played 3 times before Ed changed it up a bit, building up to the chorus by changing it a little for the I can't wait to go home part. So the 4th time, you're only going to play the G and then the A. And after that, you go into the chorus. So altogether, the pre-chorus is going to sound like this. In comes the chorus. Don't worry if you're not as quick with those changes as you want to be in. Practice makes perfect. If you get this, then you actually know a lot more than you think. You're just a slightly different strumming pattern, 5 minutes, and the E minor chord short of being able to play Despacito too. Okay, now let's move on to the really fun part of the song to play, the chorus. No palm muting here, just let the sound of the guitar carry the emotion. Not many people can sing like Ed, but if you've got any kind of voice, now's your moment to really open up and sing with some power. The chorus has the same chords we've learned before, D, G, and B minor, but with one exception. A new friend we're going to meet today who goes by the name of A7 sus4. 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. You're going to play all but the lowest string. This is an open chord that sounds especially good on an acoustic guitar. This little chord with a long name has such a great melodic ring. Can you hear that? That's the sound of you setting a